All right, Nick, it's time to talk about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. There's some big time transfers coming to South Bend, Nick, and we have the story on that. But before we get into it, Nick, I've got to ask the Notre Dame faithful, there's a big bowl game coming up just in a couple days from now against South Carolina Gamecocks, and I think this is going to be a big resume builder for Notre Dame going forward to show that they're back on track. They started out the season strong, kind of fell off, and then they ended pretty strong, I would say. So Notre Dame fans, I want to know in the comments below, what do you think the final score of this game against South Carolina is going to be? Let us know in the comments below. But Nick, what is this exciting transfer portal news for Notre Dame?
Yeah, 100% agree. Like Notre Dame has the talent. We've seen it on offense, we've seen it on defense, but one of the going back through Ian Book is the lack of elite. Ian Book was good, but he was level quarterback play that appears to be changing heading into next season. So this was first report. Wake Forest, Sam Hartman intends to enter the transfer portal. Tamil called Notre Dame the quote slaying the 23-year-old who threw last season for 38 touchdown passes, has 110 passing touchdowns in his career. And it's not just ESPN saying that Hartman is going to Notre Dame. CBS Sports also corroborated on its own, saying Hartman entering the transfer portal is going to Notre Dame. So this looks like an absolute huge win for Notre Dame football program that's been needing a quarterback of Hartman's caliber to take it to the next level. Hartman was absolutely stupendous, taking the Demon Deacons, Wake Forest, obviously non-traditional power, to the ACC title game. They won a lot of games because of Hartman going to Notre Dame. He'll give this offense a huge boost next year. Miles, what are your thoughts on Notre Dame landing Hartman?
I think this is pretty big time news, Nick, because as you said, the Notre Dame has been lacking in the quarterback department. They really haven't had anyone elite there for a while, and Hartman is a name that draws, notoriety when you talk in NFL draft circles. He's a guy that people are looking at to come out of this 2023 class. Hartman looks to be the real deal. And, he's been playing in the ACC, and Notre Dame, quite frankly, plays a similar power schedule to an ACC schedule. So I think that this is going to be a really good fit. This is a guy that has, almost over 1,000 plus passing yards over their current quarterback, like almost 1,500 yards. He's thrown for 38 touchdowns. That's tied for third in the NCAA this season. Kept it relatively clean, just 12 interceptions. Great QBR, 75.8. So he looks to be really good. But I think when Hartman moves from Wake Forest to Notre Dame, his weapons are just going to be amplified. So that's going to be big time news, Nick. I think the Irish are returning their number 2 receiver, Lorenzo Styles. He should be coming back, and he could be the top target for a guy like Hartman. So there's a lot of good stuff going on down in Notre Dame, and I think the addition of Hartman is going to really bolster this offense.